2 years working with them through mentoring, a lot of life skills development, and referral, making sure that they're aware of the social services and other resources that are available. In the life skills area, we work with them on increasing their education, if they need that, or their employability. We work with them on their self-confidence, and we spend a whole lot of time working with them on money management, debt reduction, because those become barriers. If you've got a bad credit rating, you can't move on to the permanent housing, even if you get your income up. There's that whole issue.
And this whole process takes about 2 years.
It takes, well, I would say as that in that continuum, that there's a possibility that they're in our combined program, starting with, say, grassroots or domestic violence, for a year, 18 months with them, and 2 years with us. So it can take a long time, and sometimes they're still not ready to go out on their own. But the way our program is structured and how we're funded, we can keep them. And obviously, the longer we keep people in one of our residences, then there's someone backed up trying to get in.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Now I have a question that goes back a few months. Back in December, I think it was December 30th, your offices experienced a fire which destroyed all of your records. How did that experience, forcing you to essentially become homeless, help broaden the organization's vision and understanding?
I think a couple of things happened, and again, as a volunteer, I didn't fully experience this, but as you said, our staff found themselves one day homeless, and standing in the parking lot looking at, we lost personal items, we lost all of our records, we lost everything, and fortunately within a couple of days, the ARC, Howard County, offered space, which we're still in, which is lovely space, but it's not, we're kind of in transitional housing ourselves at this point. But to sit around and not have a pencil, to not have a computer, to not have the access to a client's records, and to actually now not even be able to have clients come into the office, we now have to go and meet with them either in their homes or the library. So there was this very strong sense of instability, crisis first, and instability. So now, we're very much stabilized, they're doing a great job, and they're getting everything done. But it certainly helps you understand a little bit of what these families go through. I will say the one thing that our staff had, that our organization, our families have, that our families don't have, is this wonderful support system of the community. Even the families were in tears because they saw it was sad for them. Their lives were turned upside down again. But the nonprofit community, the Howard County social service agencies, private citizen services, some business, have just been absolutely, not surprisingly, because this is a wealth of a wonderful community, but we just continue to be awed by the expressions of concern and help and what can we do through one another.
Well, that's a great question, because if one is not already a part of one of these partner organizations, and one wants to help CCH, how can we do that? What are some specific things that we can do to help CCH?
Well, let me start with the obvious. CCH, just like every other nonprofit in the county, needs money. All right, so the ongoing support and donations are always helpful. We also always need donations of time and talent. We're always looking for good volunteers who want to become involved. I think the other thing, if I can expand it a little bit beyond CCH and look at the broader issue of homelessness, what is really critical to us moving from the crisis of homelessness to preventing homelessness to begin with is a community that is knowledgeable, accepts the fact that there's homelessness, is knowledgeable, and has the commitment to get involved. And I say that to all of us as members of this community, individuals, but also I think particularly the faith community has been wonderful. But I would call on the business community to fully engage in trying to prevent homelessness and trying to help those that are precariously housed, as we say, that there isn't, I don't feel the support from the breadth of the business community that we really need, and we need the families that this continuum of care serves. They're the nurses' aides, they're the school assistants, there's the janitors, they're the wait staff in our restaurants. These are people that, the truck drivers, I mean, these are people that are living on the edge, and they're not well schooled, and our community needs them. And I think that if we could get some business support and involvement, there's any number of ways to do that, that I think we would then have the full community together to be able to address the issue of homelessness.
Well, thank you. And once we arise, commitment is necessary. You say that.
Yes,
Essential
absolutely,
commitment.
absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you,
It's
John.
been a pleasure having you.
It's been wonderful. And thank leadership of Howard County and your full team. They have just been, it's just been a wonderful